Alright, Toto, this is the unboxing of your toilet ST446UM number 1 and CT446CUGT40 number 1. Okay. This will be the second toilet that I've installed. The first one was very difficult to install for these reasons I want to show you. When you install a toilet, you install the bowl first. So you don't touch the tank until you get the bowl installed. So as I unpack this bowl, nothing on the outside of this box tells me that there's no wax ring in this bowl. So when I get started, when I was doing the first toilet, I got all the way to the part where it said install the new wax ring, and I didn't have one. So I had to send my lovely assistant to go to Home Depot to get a wax ring. Also, the box doesn't tell you that there are no toilet screws in this box. Now, as you open the box, you have this little piece of cardboard. These instructions are on the top of the toilet. Okay, top of the bowl. This is also cleaning instructions on the top of the bowl. Also, there is a template on top of the bowl. Now, as you pull the bowl out of the box, this is your bowl. Just record. Okay. Got the inside of there? Okay. That's the inside of your bowl. Now, this is my first Toto toilet installation. The only toilets I've installed have been American-made toilets or American design toilets. So I'm not used to this type of design toilet, as most American plumbers won't be used to this design. Okay? So this is meant for residential use. Most people installing this bowl will not have this experience that I have now that I installed one of these things. Now, this is something that I've never seen before. Now, I've seen before because I just did one. But the first one I did, I didn't know what this was. So the first thing you do when you're doing the install is you read the instructions. So I go back over here to the instructions. It came out of the box, and it has step 1. Step 1 tells you to check the dimensions of your hole. Okay? The dimensions of your hole, this is going to be a 12-inch on center install. So the supplied rough end will fit this particular hole, flange hole. So first thing you do is identify, make sure this is the right rough end for the hole you have on your floor. That's step 1. Step 2 says install the mounting bolts. Okay. But it doesn't give you an illustration on what mounting bolts installed. So the first time I installed it, I installed this on with the mounting bolts. So when it said install mounting bolts, I assumed that you were going to bolt this down with the mounting bolts that didn't come in a box. So we had to go back to Home Depot a second time and get some toilet bolts to bolt this thing down, because your instructions don't tell you that these are the things you need to install this toilet. You just have to figure it out through trial and error. Okay? So on the first toilet, I installed this. Then it says, step 3 says use your template. But you can't use your template if this is installed. So you have to uninstall this, then use your template, because your directions don't tell you to mark your template holes before you install the rough end. So these instructions need to be more detailed. Okay? But guess what? Guess what I found after I mounted this bowl and I had to drill through tile. This is tile on the floor here. Y'all shouldn't make this. The average plumber does not have a bulldog drill like I have with a diamond bit that can drill through tile. But because I installed tile, I had that on my truck. If I didn't have this drill on my truck, I couldn't install this toilet. Okay? This is not the average tool for a plumber. A homeowner wouldn't be able to install this because they wouldn't have the tools to install it. Okay? This drill here costs $200 something, and this bit costs $15. A homeowner ain't gonna have this type of equipment. Okay? So the fact that you really have to be a plumber professional to install this toilet. A homeowner can install this toilet because they're not gonna have the tools to do it. A regular toilet, an American-made toilet, you can install with a screwdriver and a pair of pliers, the whole toilet. You don't even need any wrenches. If you didn't have any wrenches, you could use a screwdriver and a pair of pliers and install a toilet, but not Toto's toilet. So I don't know who your target customer is or who's going to be the person installing this, but it's not going to be a homeowner. So now we have to take this template, put it down on top of the flange, and mark your holes for these blocks that hold up your toilet. Okay? Instead of the flange securing the toilet to the floor, these block things secure the toilet to the floor. So you gotta drill 4 more holes through tile. Then you gotta drill 2 holes on the back of this in tile. So you gotta drill 6 holes through tile to just mount this toilet. That's a lot. Okay? The biggest problem that I have, the hardest thing about installing this toilet, is the instructions that I needed to have all the instructions to mount this toilet is hidden inside the tank box. Well, guess what? You don't touch the tank until you got the toilet down, the bowl down. But you got inside the tank all the instructions that I need that should have been inside of the bowl box. Cause I got this toilet, this bowl, the rough end and the bowl, all secured, holes drilled, screwed down, tightened up, and I had to figure out how the thing even bolted to the floor because these instructions were in the box with the tank. The instructions that came in the bowl, it's no mention of the blocks that's required. It doesn't even show the bowl on this piece of instructions. Nowhere is there a bowl on that instruction. Came out of the bowl box. You have these blocks, these mounting blocks. Can you shoot over here? You have these mounting blocks right here. They have to be screwed to the floor. They have to be screwed to the floor, and then you screw the bowl to these blocks. But there's nowhere on the instructions that come out of the bowl box. It's nowhere on the instructions. That's what you have to do. All of that information is in the tank box in this instruction. There should be one piece of paper telling you all the instructions to install this toilet. I don't know if y'all use these bowls for different, these tanks for different bowls, but inside this box, this box where the bowl is, you should have all the instructions for installing this toilet. Because it just made it very hard and very frustrating, and it really pissed me off that I had to spend an hour and a half figuring out how to install this bowl when the instructions on how to install it was in the box with the tank. So, other than that, it's a great toilet. Okay? Y'all really need to just repackage it rework these instructions, and I think it'll make it a lot easier for the plumber that has to install this thing. You should also put on the outside of the box that the toilet screws, the tank, the bowl screws are not included, and the wax ring is not included in this. So that before they get this thing, the old toilet torn out, they can have everything they need to put the new toilet in. They don't have to stop in the middle of the job, run back to Home Depot and get more parts. You should tell them what parts they need to install this toilet on the outside of the box before you even. I put it on the very top of the box where you cut it open, saying these are the extra parts you're going to need to install this toilet. So as soon as they go to cut into the box, they'll see that they need to get a wax ring, they need to get bowl screws. Other than that, I don't know why this has to be separate from the bowl. I guess that's your engineers earning their keep. But this should just be one piece. This and this bowl should be one piece. Just screw it down with 2 bolts and be done with it. All these extra bolts, these flanges in America are designed to carry the weight of that bowl. These flanges are designed to tighten that bowl to the floor, just like every American toilet that you install. But you guys really take toilet technology to the next level. Now, I don't know if this is made for a special kind of 2018 turd or something like that, but turds haven't changed. So to do all of this for the same old turds we've been flushing, I think it's just over designed. It's too much. I mean, you could have put all these guts inside of this toilet and been done with it. Just screw the toilet down, pop a wax ring on it, just like every other toilet installs. Pop a wax ring on it, screw it down, and you're done. You shouldn't have to drill into the tile. You shouldn't have to use a template to install a toilet. It's too much. I don't know if this thing is already built now, so I'm sure y'all not going to change that. But the things that would make this easier to install is an instruction manual in the box with the bowl. Instructions on top of the box telling you what's needed to complete the installation. And also, do a YouTube video of somebody installing this toilet and tell them that they can go on YouTube and watch a video on how to install it. It will make it a lot easier. Thank you for your time.